Alright gang, today we're diving into Marvel Zombies 2025, the new 4-episode animated bloodbath that finally brings the Marvel Zombies comic chaos to the MCU timeline. And trust me, this series does not play it safe. It's dark, it's violent, it's emotional, and it definitely tries to do something different from usual MCU content. But why, despite so many good things I told you, has the series still received mixed reactions from the audience? Today we will discuss Marvel Zombies and how this series really is, by talking about all its positive and negative points that led to the mixed reception it has got. So talking about the positives, firstly, it has brutal, unfiltered zombie madness. The gore, the blood, and the cinematography in this series are some of the best we've gotten from Marvel till this day. And the awesome part is that you actually feel real danger in this world. The superhero zombies, despite being turned, can still use their powers, which makes them scarier and increases the tension to another level. Second, it has amazing character moments, like Ikaris versus Carol Danvers, which gives us one of the coolest zombie fights in animation. It's massive, destructive, and exactly the kind of two extremely powerful monsters smashing each other energy fans wanted. Third, the stunning visuals. For example, New Asgard feels eerie and majestic. Sunlight, ruined halls, warriors living in fear, and Thor sitting emotionless like a statue. Something Taika Waititi will never be able to make even in his dreams, lol. Lastly, the intensity of the fights increases with every episode. Like in Episode 1, Ikaris vs. Captain Marvel. In Episode 2, the zombie outburst in the city and zombie Namor versus the survivors. In Episode 3, we got some cool fight scenes with Thanos, then Scarlet Witch versus Thor. And in Episode 4, bang, Zombie Thor versus Infinity Hulk, the survivors versus the zombie army, and not to forget Blade versus Ghost and Red Guardian versus Cap. But you may think, if it is so good, then why did it get mixed reviews? So here are some negative points of the series that people didn't like. The very first point is the inconsistency in the story. For example, in Episode 4, how did Thor get his Stormbreaker back when it was gone in Episode 3? And if it could come back, why didn't it come during his fight against Wanda? Then, Hulk, who has the power of all Infinity Stones, was struggling against an army of zombies. But this is not it. Secondly, the characters who went wasted or underused in the series. The biggest example is Moon Knight. I mean, he only had 2 to 3 fighting scenes in the whole 4 episodes, and in the final battle, he was just killed by Thor with no effort. Like, seriously. Then Thor, I'm not going to argue whether Thor can kill Thanos or not, but at least he could have given a good fight. But he was just blasted away by the Power Stone. I know they wanted to honor Black Panther, but why snap Thor so easily? Then Namor, he should have gotten more screen time. He was really menacing. And I already mentioned Infinity Hulk. And there are many more, so comment the character you think was wasted in this series. Lastly, the zombie rules change whenever needed. For example, sometimes zombies are fast and smart, using tactics. Sometimes they're slow, brain-dead walkers. Some retain full powers and intelligence. Others forget how to walk properly. The virus rules feel plot first, not logically consistent. That breaks immersion for horror fans who like fixed rules. Marvel Zombies is a fun, crazy, dark, and good-looking series that gives fans something the MCU doesn't usually give: real horror and real consequences. It's not perfect, mainly because the episodes are short, the packing is rushed, and power levels are inconsistent. But it's still a solid watch for Marvel fans, zombie fans, and anyone who wants something fresh from Marvel. So tell me in the comments, what do you think about Marvel Zombies? I will be back very soon with another video. Thank you for watching, guys.